Wells Fargo, a key participant in the global finance industry, has made price projections for XRP. I'm not making this up, please don't think I am. This is real data, not fake. The value they've assigned XRP is what has everyone talking, not just their price predictions. What's more exciting is that they've established a timeframe for this, expecting it to occur within the next 2 to 7 months. We have all the information, and in today's episode, we'll explain the subtleties that most people missed. Welcome back to Coin Lady channel, the best place to learn about XRP. If you're enjoying my writing, why not press the subscribe button and ring the bell to get instant notifications whenever there's a new post or comment related to XRP. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and tell us what you think about it in the comments section below. Focusing in on Wells Fargo first, then. Why should we pay attention to what they have to say? Just who are they, anyway? When it comes to banking, Wells Fargo is a behemoth. They have their headquarters in the US, but they have consumers in over 35 other nations. So, they are more than simply another business. They are a global financial powerhouse with a value in the billions. It makes sense for Wells Fargo to influence decision makers to speak about XRP by providing not only a price projection, but also a timeline. If their projections aren't based on solid facts, there could be legal repercussions, which would make their claims seem even more concrete. I've done the legwork, and this video will tell you everything you need to know about the real dynamics between Ripple and Wells Fargo on March 16, 2022. That's right, on that day, Ripple and Wells Fargo joined forces to begin developing an alternative to SWIFT. This is the meat and potatoes of the topic we're discussing today. Now, for the interesting portion. Documents and formal comments clearly place Ripple's association with Wells Fargo, thus it's not a new love affair. And guess what? Wells Fargo's new online service agreement spells it all out for digital users. Specifically, they worked with the Clearing House, a well-known Ripple ally, to potentially overshadow SWIFT the tech and focus on a real-time payments RTP system that could seamlessly transfer digital currencies across eligible Wells Fargo accounts in the blink of an eye. This collaboration poses a serious threat to SWIFT's hegemonic position. Let me explain the precise nature of Ripple's connections to Wells Fargo in case you were curious. In 2022, they were indeed a couple. Ripple was embroiled in a potentially game-changing dispute with the SEC, and many worried that the company might lose. But here's a spoiler: the summary judgment has ruled that XRP isn't a security, which very certainly means that Ripple will prevail in this whole legal kerfuffle. A settlement, if not an outright victory, is imminent. After introducing these fundamental ideas, we may proceed to our main topic with confidence. I can't wait to tell you about this, so let's get right down to business, as they say in the journalism industry. XRP's price might surge to a range of $2,000 to $3,000 in the next 2 to 7 months, according to Shannon Thrott, the business support manager at Wells Fargo. Keep in mind that Shannon isn't any random person. She's a high-ranking executive at Wells Fargo, a multinational financial services corporation with vast funds and possible linkages to ripple effects. This isn't a private conversation with yourselves. Insiders are not the legend that they are made up to be. Shannon's boldly broadcasting it to the public added even more mystery to her statement. The crypto world is buzzing over a forecast made by Rob Cunningham of Capital Research. This prediction's daring has sparked a rush of comments, which points to the high stakes and probable approval of XRP. Thornton, another industry expert, has predicted a range for XRP's pricing of $102,500. It will be from September 2023 through February 2024. In the first part of his analysis, he acknowledges the ongoing interest in XRP and the rising hope that its practical applications will soon take center stage. Anyone still wondering about Shannon's tweet may read on. Here's the gist of it. I work in Wells Fargo's Treasury Management Department, and the XRP price has long been the subject of widespread conjecture. Realizing the significance of her public pronouncement from her prestigious position at Wells Fargo bolsters the credibility of her forecast. When can we anticipate the launch of the service? One group of XRP enthusiasts emphasizes the cryptocurrency's utility, arguing that future price increases will result from strategic partnerships and system overhauls, while another group of XRP enthusiasts places a premium on chart analysis, deriving short-term trends and price predictions based on historical data and Bitcoin's current trajectory. Neither view has been accurate in the past, and it is probable that this will continue. Let's lay down the basics for the uninformed. Since XRP isn't technically a security, it's unclear why we regard it that way when projecting its value relative to other cryptocurrencies. Not only does this strategy sound absurd, but it also seems to be holding back the Ripple's team from achieving its goals. To realize their initial goal from many years ago and to really challenge the existing quo, one must have faith in their abilities and perseverance. She highlighted the uncertainty of such estimates by saying she had to anticipate a price without a firm deadline or information on quantities from multiple participants. A little over a fortnight has passed since the Fed's now statement, and with just a week left before the SEC's likely decision, time is of the essence. If you're looking for a price prediction on XRP, you should know that Congress has recently sent the Senate a draft crypto regulatory law, which puts us around 9 days away from a FedNow pilot in conformity with the Bank No Bill. Several factors must be taken into account. 3. The XRP owned by people like us has already been burned off the global bank count to XRP. 6 XRP are now available on exchanges and liquidity hubs, with the remaining XRP allotted to the world's largest banks and 5 XRP granted to its founder. In conclusion, across, say, 300 to 1,000 banks, liquidity providers, and governments, a constant liquidity load strength may be maintained with 50 to 75 billion XRP, according to a preliminary estimate. A quick computation is shown below. A total of $75 billion of XRP at a $1 value would need to be reserved by 1,000 institutions, with $75 million set aside by each bank or liquidity provider for every $1 in XRP. Smaller banks are more likely to depend on liquidity providers, whereas bigger institutions are more likely to have XRP in their reserves. So now we'll suppose that all transactions between US banks and liquidity providers take place on domestic exchanges, and that Ripple releases all of its XRP from escrow, creating a total circulating supply of 75 billion XRP. Given that there are only 75 billion XRP in circulation and each bank's LLS is around $75 million, the price of XRP might surge if the supply dips below this figure. It seems to reason that financial institutions like JP Morgan, which handles $8 trillion each day, would need more. Even if Ripple just manages to get 10% of this market, it will still be worth $800 billion. Obviously, the XRP price of $1 is too low to support these trade volumes. This is not a novel observation. I've been stressing this for a while now. A value of $1 for XRP is obviously low. All eyes have been on the price projection offered by Wells Fargo's treasury manager, since we're simply talking about international trade here and haven't even begun to touch on derivatives, real estate, or central bank digital currencies, all of which would significantly increase the value. This is not some random forecast. This forecast comes straight from Wells Fargo's Treasury Department, one of the world's largest financial companies, and it predicts that XRP values would range between $100 and $500 in the near future, between now until the end of the following year. A strong liquidity load is expected to propel the XRP price to $1.50 within 7 months if just 50 billion XRP are in circulation at $1 per coin. With $1,500 invested, the LLS increases from its current $5 trillion to a whopping $25 trillion. Businesses can function normally without holding thousands of XRP since there is enough of potential for expansion in the market. The immediate concerns are how and when this price increase will occur. In my opinion, the how and the when are inextricably connected, despite frequent assertions that a switch may be flicked to cause XRP's value to suddenly skyrocket. I believe the valuation will be accurate, thereby excluding the majority of buyers from the market. When Rosie Rios said, "The train has left the station," this might have been her illusion. It's possible that governments will use this to seize control of the economy. The forecast implies XRP may approach $500, and the author ends on a light note by wishing the reader, "May this age well," with a grin. 7 months at the most. This is not a solicitation to put money down. The tone of the Wells Fargo workers' forecast is one of humorous doubt, but the underlying attitude is evident. There is no doubt that XRP will skyrocket in value. Banks and governments that aren't already utilizing it are rapidly adopting it. Major actors including the International Monetary Fund and CEO Morgan have made public statements endorsing XRP, demonstrating the currency's rising acceptance. The fact that Wells Fargo has given XRP its stamp of approval says a lot about how quickly its value may rise. Don't forget that I'm not a certified financial planner. These videos are meant to be enjoyed for their entertainment value alone. I often stress the importance of people doing their own due diligence and talking to experts before making any major life changes financially. We appreciate your listening. Please subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you appreciated it. Be sure to enable alerts so you'll know the moment I publish anything new. See you later, bye.